Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Facebook Ad Campaign Types. I'm your host Ronaldo Edmondson, and in this episode we're going to deal with the conversion campaign type. That is, you want somebody to go onto your website and execute a desired action, and that desired action for you is going to be classed as a conversion because it's got a monetary implication to it. Maybe somebody's downloaded an item on my website, and if they download that item and they learn about that thing of the item that they've downloaded, they're now gonna know more about me and more likely to become a sale, and I can put a monetary value on that action. Those items for you are classed as a conversion, and a conversion is all about what you believe it to be. And when you will feed to Facebook what you believe a conversion to be, and Facebook will then go through the steps to make sure anybody who clicks on your ad and ends up on your website and does the thing that you want them to do is classed as a conversion. So, how does this work and what exactly is going on? First of all, I am asking Facebook, remember how campaign types work. Facebook goes after people that are most likely to do that act of what we are asking or what we are optimizing our campaign for. So for a conversion campaign, Facebook are going to find a pattern of behavior based on the people that I'm targeting. So you're already going to be targeting a thereabouts rough demographic of people. You're going to go after people based on interests. You're going to go after males or females. You're going to go after people of certain ages. So I'm going after a certain group of people, and Facebook are going to find within those group of people the ones who are most likely to do this act, i.e. convert. And of course, that may not make sense at first, because how is Facebook going to know who's going to convert from who's not going to convert? They'll start picking up the patterns. So with a conversion campaign, once it starts running, Facebook are going to find the patterns of people, the profiles of people who are most likely to do those actions that I'm particularly after. And so it will go after those people that are most likely to do that. What are those actions? A desired action from on our part. So Facebook will be intelligently looking for people who click on websites, or go and spend certain amounts of time on websites, people who download things, people who do this, people who buy things, people who go to add to cart and checkout pages. Whatever it is, Facebook are going to go after those people. And it will produce to you, it will give you back a cost per or a figure, a number for how many times a person does that particular act. And of course, that will be in our reports module, which I'll do another time. Now, what exactly happens? How does this work? What are the steps to go through to actually do this? Now, anytime somebody sees your ad on Facebook with a conversion campaign, anytime somebody sees your ad and clicks it, they will land on your website. Of course, they can land on your web page, and that can be classed as a conversion in and of itself. Let's say, for example, if a person clicks on my ad and goes onto this page that's going to go into detail about this article, for me, that's classed as a conversion. Now, if that's classed as a conversion to you, Facebook will also class that as a conversion. I say make sure conversions are aligned with monetary results that you can quantify in some way. So an add to cart is a monetary result, because if a person adds something to cart, it's very likely that they're actually interested in whatever it is I have to sell. Therefore, out of every 10 add to carts, if I know one person buys and my product is £100, I know roughly I can give it a monetary value. So it becomes sensible to go after and class conversions as items that you believe have monetary values connected to them. So once a person goes to your website, Facebook is going to log all of the pattern. And what's going to happen is, if a person lands on the page that you class as a conversion, or does the action that you class as a conversion, Facebook is going to feed you back that there has been a successful conversion in your website. And if you ask Facebook to tell me how much did that conversion cost, it's going to give you a cost. If you ask Facebook how many conversions happened, it's going to give you a conversion, how many of those conversions happened. If you ask Facebook how many different types of conversions happened, so tell me how many people added to cart, tell me how many people purchased, tell me how many people visited this page, all on the same visit, I can get conversion metrics for each one. A lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people don't know how to do this effectively. Again, in another video, or if you jump onto my course hub, courses.facebookaddicts.net, you'll be able to learn a little bit more of how this works. Now, how do you set this up? Keyword is here, pixel. You need a pixel code. A small little piece of code that you will get from Facebook. They will give you that code. You will plug that into the header of your website. And every website's different. Some people are running a lot of people are running WordPress websites. And if you put the pixel into the header on a WordPress website, how you manage certain events, particularly your standard events, becomes different. And again, that's beyond the scope of this small little tutorial. So you need to know how to manage, there in a roundabout way, how to manage your pixel once you've implemented it. But all you need to remember, you can put it in the header, you can put it in the footer as well, but you put it in the header of your website. If header sounds foreign to you, find your web developer and say, please take this little piece of pixel or this little piece of code and put it into the header of my website. Once I've put it into the header of my website, I need something called the Facebook Pixel Helper. It's a cool little Google Chrome extension that will tell you that the pixel is present. Once you know the pixel is present in your website and you want to create a custom conversion campaign, you can do so, and you can do so based on certain URLs that people go to. If a person lands on a page that says thank you in the URL, that's classed as a conversion. But this episode is a two-part episode. The first part is to just give you an idea and make you understand what a conversion actually is. The second part is going to go into detail on the difference between a custom conversion versus a standard events conversion. So you can see and understand when to use one versus using the other, and how powerful this how deep this rabbit hole can go, and how powerful this campaign type is when you understand it. Speak to you next episode.